Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video. I told Jacqueline that I would post a video. She is Crafting Lodge on YouTube. I will post her channel down below when I'm done. And she does a lot of handmade papers and handmade dyeing of papers, and it's really good. So I do want to share her channel with you and the stuff I bought and kind of the journals that I've been working on. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It's Lovely's Crafting Lodge. I don't know. I had to look that up. Lovely's Crafting Lodge is Jacqueline. And I got addicted to buying her papers. And she generally, when she sells online, it's on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I wanted. It's not every Friday. It's off and on. You'll have to just kind of subscribe to her on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll get notifications when she goes on, when she's selling. So these snap journals, this I got from Maddie at Spectrum Art Creations, and I will link those up also down below. I never heard of snap albums till she had them on there, and you see I've been playing with them. He's gotten all inky, and I'm going to cover it, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'll show you how I used it. I think, well, they come with a bunch of these pages. They're really meant for probably photos more so than what I'm using it for. So just to warn you. So I ended up using this as my, template, right? And I got better at it as this is my first, it's my second, this is my third. I get better, and I have many other colors. I liked how easy that this was. And you just slide these off and you lift these up, and then you pull this off, and then you pull this off, and then you have access to your pages. And then you can add pages, take away pages, fairly easy. I did just use a regular hole punch. I had to use a larger hole punch on the this size. What size is this? I kind of forgot already. Let me grab one at the cover. Be right back. I think I'm like got my stuff together, and then I don't. This is the cover. So this larger one is 6x8. They're called Snap Flapbooks, and they're really, like I said, meant for photo albums, I believe. Or you can maybe do a scrapbook page type of thing and slide it into this. You can also use it for scrapbooking. So anyway, so on this one, these are again papers from Lovely's Crafting Lodge, and these are like homework assignment papers that she dyed in this really pretty robin eggs blue. And so I already had found some scraps that I glued in. And so I just put in all of her little pretty hand-dyed papers. Of course, some ended up upside down. Um, you know, it's handmade if they're upside down, just saying. So it's an assortment of these homework assignment papers. She also has some really pretty stenciled school pages. There's some more hand-dyed paper. I'm assuming copy paper. All these are very thin papers. She has a website too, and you go to her channel and you can also watch her videos, see what's left, learn kind of know what you want to order, and she can contact you, email you if you want to buy something when she's not live. Anyway, I really love some of these pages. I just love the stenciling. So on a couple of these, I already started playing a little bit. Like this is from a Dina Wakley paper book. And this girl I had is also a Dina Wakley stamp that I had stamped out on her canvas tape and then colored her in. And so I added her there. I'm trying to think of anything else I put in here. Some stuff I found. I don't remember where I found them, to be honest. I also took some art that I made, I saw a person with this flag in a neighborhood and I loved it, and I found it on Amazon, and I painted it, copied it, drew it, painted it. And then I added some of Megan Quinlan's little paper dolls and stuff on it, and I just love that little frog. So after I got done, I just scanned it and then put it into, print out in different sizes, be able to repurpose it. And then I like this image from Daphne's Diary, added that in here. I don't really know, for sure everything's going to be in here. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be some collage, some printed out art, some watercolors or acrylic or whatever. It's just a junk journal, basically, to me. Is how I'm using it. Here's another canvas girl stamped on Dina Wakley's tape. And the other thing I want to use, I got a bunch of stuff set aside. One moment. I've already been pulling stuff that I want to use. I made this pretty little tag, and I made this using Recreations by Brooke. She has free digitals on her in her Facebook group, and right there. I'm going to put that down below as well. And I knew when I saw this that would match this paper of Jacqueline's perfectly, right? I mean, it's just made. Like, how does she do that? And she also, Recreations by Brooke, let me put out the rest here really quick. If you go to her, she has freebies. And then if you go to her Etsy shop, she also had a whole bunch of, April digis you can print out. I printed them on sticker paper. And I plan on adding these in here. Super cute. I love these. I print out 2 of everything. That's why you're seeing 2. So I did 2 of everything on sticker paper. That was part of the kit. And so if you want, I will try to link that below. And look at that. How cute is that? And then this is the free digital kit that she has in her Etsy. And she's currently doing videos on making a a daily journal using a composition book and these. And she's been posting, I think there's 3 videos or something out there. Oh, of course, I have the crazy birds I want to put on in my crazy bird journal. But she has some really cute digitals that I think you'd be able to use. Of course, use what you want. I'm just thought I would share these that she puts on her website, which is really nice and really generous, that she shares her talent with everybody. I like this because it looks like a little kid handwriting. Anyway, so some of these will definitely be going in my journal. And this tag's going to go in here. And then this pinkish, creamish one I started, and what I had used here was some of Jacqueline's dyed papers again, and she had Yahtzee papers that she dyed. It doesn't look very pink on my camera. This is pink. It kind of looks white, but it's almost the same color this is showing up. It's a little bit lighter than this, but it's pink. And I added some cute little elements that were from Megan Quinlan's stencils. And this is also a Megan Quinlan stencil. And I just did this on watercolor paper. This is also one of her journaling stencils. And then I just went in with some cute little stickers and doodads just to finish it out. So just show you what different things I'm doing. So in this one, this was a cute little sticker from a Etsy shop where I got the stencils from her, and I'll probably put her link down below. And again, this was also digital. I bought this a while ago. I can't remember whose digital this is, to be honest. This butterfly was fun. This I made using the collage soup book. And let me go grab that really quick. I forgot to grab that before I started streaming. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, just like old times, having to go run and grab stuff. This is collage soup. It's called Or Amazing by Karen Elaine Parsons. She has a YouTube channel. She has an Instagram. She was a fodder school teacher, and anyway, she has on her YouTube channel showed you how to make this really pretty origami butterfly for page corners. And then I had this fun little sticker. I had to put her on there because, come on, I mean, I got a butterfly at the doll head. I can't resist. And so that came out of there. She has a new one up. I'm making, I can't remember what, something else with this, but check out Karen Elaine Parsons on YouTube. Anyway, so I got more Yahtzee pages. This was a face that I drew, and I love the little, I used watercolors on this, and I also used a little bit of pencil and Neo 2s, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think I used probably more Neo 2s than watercolor, and I just thought that was cute. So that's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, be put into mine, right? Because, yeah, it's fun. Why not? This one is, as you know, art by Marlene. And this little pocket here is also by Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Say that 3 times fast. Jacqueline. And these are her stitch pockets that I put these cute little people in. Try to zoom in a little bit more. And let's see. Oh, and then she had some receipts that people would use, taking your order that she dyed. This one was a stencil from Spectrum Art Creations. I got, and then I just, added more to it. Not stencil, a stamp. I apologize. It's a stamp, and I added a lot more to it, but that was from Maddie as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah, these doilies. These are from Jacqueline. All these papers were from Jacqueline as well. Now, some towards the back half are from Patty Lang, and these are Louise's. Her name is Louise. She makes hand-dyed papers, and she lives in Canada, and Patty Lang sells them for her. And some of these I mixed in with Jacqueline's papers. I don't really know what kind of dyes, she uses, etc. I just liked it. This was this collage so perfectly onto the page. It's like it was already on there. This came from Daphne's Diary. And I think this one was from Patty Lang. So anyway, so it's a few of her papers are mixed in with it. And then the rest are all Jacqueline's. Okay. And then I made the larger snap to show you. And this one, like I said, 6x8. I already showed you the cover before. And this one, I used some fun pages of Jacqueline's. These are baseball score things. Some were blank, and then some were dyed. And then those are mixed in here. I also went through my stash of jelly prints and stuff like that, and pulled out some black and white ones and just start adding them. And I'll figure out what else I want to do with it later. Ugh, there's a blue gun, sorry. But again, these are the same mechanism. You open this up, pull this out. Super easy to put papers in and out. I did have to use a larger hole punch for this one. I ended up using my We Are Memory Keepers one, and I had to use the 1/4 inch hole for this one. And then the other one, I was able to use the standard punch we all use. So just FYI. So, and what else I put in this book is these are some, again, in my stash, just some mark making. It might have been Father's School. I don't remember what year. It wasn't this year. I just know the previous year. I think this is a mask from St. Hilaire from Joggles is what those were. But you can see the beautiful papers that I have collected. So I love putting these in here. So if these are all thin. I think thin papers work the best. This is the baseball paper that Jacqueline dyed a gray tone. I added black paper that was in my stash. Again, some beautiful hand-dyed paper here, and then added a calendar image of on there, Barbie. And I think it kind of repeats. It's pretty much a baseball, hand scribbled kind of mark making papers I did on large printer paper. Some black paper, which will look great with white pen. Jacqueline's baseball papers that she dyed gray, and then like I said, a mask from Joggles. And here is some dyed paper, school paper she had in the mix. So you can see how cool this is to have these handmade papers. Haha, that one I had fun with. Okay, this one I was like, a handmade paper. And then when I was looking through, using my Dina Wakley collage sparks, and then there was a face, and I'm just like, okay, boop, finished. There's her hair. She's good. Cracked me up. Okay. Yes, I laugh. I laugh even when no one's here. Let's see. This is a really fun envelope that again this is a Louise one. Is dyed gray. Couple of these are Louise's papers. Most of these are Jacqueline's. A few are Louise's. I finally went in and took my handmade papers. I used to have kind of divided up by colors and by people that I bought them from, and just put them together. I need to get over that kind of mentalness and put them all together, so I use them. And this again is from Jacqueline. I love that she got the baseball papers that she found. What a fun paper to have in your collection. And then here when she was using she dyed Yahtzee papers. I loved Yahtzee as a kid. And then the baseball papers, I think she's very creative person, and she comes up with very original ideas. And when she finds different things that she dyes, it just makes it a lot of fun for all of us who attend her sales. And some of the things like I pulled to add in here. Let's see, let me find it real quick. Like her. This is my Megan Quinlan stencil girl that I did on watercolor paper and watercolor. I'll go, oops. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention these are also some pretty dyed tags that were also from Jacqueline's. I have them in the pocket here to use throughout the book. And so the fun part is I can go in here, I can add my cute little since I cut that, my cute little stuff from Megan. I can go in here and add this in here. I got my stamp stuff from Dina Wakley. I can go in here and add my cute little digitals I got from Brooke. Just whatever you want to do, or go in like I did here and paint a face, draw a face, or whatever. And I pulled out some other stuff. I'm just really just want to share this because I did promise Jacqueline that I would share these, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do a video. And some of the other little things that I get from her, I probably will add in here. Here's her, I'm going to hold it up closer to the camera. Here's her little pockets. I love that she sews these with these different colors, purples and pinks, and, perfect for summer, right? I love these. I love it. She has these big, these other little pockets. This is cute little color I put in there. And then she has simple things like, bookmarks she makes with book paper and stitching and washi tape. I mean, she's super creative. Honestly, I just can't say enough. And talented. Like, I would not have, I don't know if I would think to make all these out of book paper. So anyway, so there's this one, right? But then this one looks very different. This one's up high. It's a little skinnier. This one's a little wider. So she even made like varying sizes depending on what you're going to put in here. So there's some of her cute little she has sewn pages, sewn tags, and things like that too. So I can't say enough how much I enjoy shopping at her sales. And I think what I was going to do real quick is I'm going to set these things aside, and we'll do one Dina Wakley collage sparks tag or whatever paper, and we'll stamp on it and we'll put it in one of these books. And I think that's about it. I'm just wanting to, it's not a tutorial, obviously. I just want to show you, if you haven't heard of the Simple Stories, I cannot talk tonight. OMG. Simple Stories Flipbooks. I had not heard of these until Maddie had them at her sales. So I was glad that she had these. So I like when there's something different comes up that I haven't used. It just sparks that creative juice. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, well, I could do this or I could do that. You know what I mean? Just have fun. And then it got me going and diving into all this. Like, this is a beautiful paper that Devin Rex, and I will post her channel down below. And she had made these with that technique with the inks and the water and the brush. And I can't remember the name of it, but most of you might know. If you're not, go search her channel. She did do this. And she was kind enough to share some of the paper she made. And I thought, how pretty. Well, this, and I might even put this on my cover. And I thought about using her paper for my cover because it's just so pretty. And this sheet's really big. Like, this will cover the front and the back and no problem. And then this one, I love this small one too. And this one's got the peaches, and this has got more of the blues. And yeah, I want to pull these out. I want to use these. And I also went through looking at my, like I said, rice papers. I got some of those in here from Joggles. You can see how pretty these are going to look in here. I love those. I pulled out, I think those will go nicely. I did pull out some of these. These are by St. Hilaire, I believe. Yes. And I will be able to use like the small ones, I think, in here. But these will look really pretty in here, watercolored ones. And then also this one will look nicely in the turquoise one. You can see the colors. So yeah, so it just kind of, it's nice when you find something fun. When Maddie brought these out, I was like, I've never seen these. What are these? Got to get these. And, and then I was trying, went from there after I got them, trying to decide what I was going to do with them. But you can see how pretty all these ice papers and stuff. So if you don't want to draw, then collage it. Do whatever your heart's content, right? So anyway, I just wanted to inspire you, really. So, and if you don't know what snap journals are, or never been to Jacqueline's channel or Maddie's channel or Brooke Recreation by Brooke, I'm sure you've been to Devin's channel. She's super popular. And yeah, so I will definitely do that. So I'm going to pause here and I think a second and get a drink and come back. Okay, so the next thing, I have gotten some cute stamps, and these are from Joggles, and they make the stamps exclusively for Deb Mixedmedia, and she is also on YouTube, and you can see it's EB, I'm sorry, there it is, EB Mixedmedia. And there are her links, and I watch her a lot. She does just videos, but I enjoy her videos. She's so soft spoken, and I just really like her. So what to do is kind of play with a few of these, because what I was thinking is how cool, like this could even be on the cover. And I thought about that too. Like there's so many possibilities. I also thought how perfect all of these will fit into this journal. You know what I mean? So I was super excited because, got all these collage spark cards, and like here, this one goes great because it picks up the colors here in the journal. Let's play with that one. So I was like, okay, so I'm using something I've had a long time. The Dina Wakely Collage Sparks. Haven't used them in a while. And then I'm also playing with something new and mingling the two, right? So I thought I would have fun with that. Let's see if I have the right size blocks next to me. I've already taken an eraser to them to make sure that they work properly, because how that goes if you don't, they will not work right. And let's see. I like her backgrounds too. She has a really cute background. And I absolutely love this set because of I should show it to you. Gosh, getting rusty here. Because of the little bees. I mean, there are little bees on this set, right? I'll do a quick view. And here's some little dragonflies. I love these little bugs, little danglies. And backwards again. There you go. Now you can actually see what it is. Cute are these? I have our other set of floral stamps too, which are beautiful. I love the ladybugs. Love the stars. And of course, my favorite is the raindrops and the birds. Seriously cute. And then this set has these cute little bubbles, and I like that she's got little quotes, and I like the butterflies. So it's just neat. They're just different, and I like that they're smaller. Her other stamps are kind of large, and which is great. Don't get me wrong, right? But I mean, depending on your project, you know what I'm saying? So depending on our project you're working on. But I also just like I don't know, definitely a bigger block. I like the linear lines, right? Something different. Sorry. I made a larger stamp box over here. Okay. And I'm going to grab a piece of computer paper really quick so I have something to stamp on. This works. I just want to make sure that it's stamping well and I got all the, film off of it. That's always on acrylic stamps when you first get them. But they're also a lot more affordable when they are acrylic versus rubber. But then you have the work of, erasing off the stuff. So it's a catch-22, right? Actually, that's stamping pretty good. Okay. So I wanted to double check that because, again, if you don't get all that off, it won't stamp well. Not just hers, any acrylic stamps, any brand. And you all probably know that. You're sitting there like, yeah, tell me something I don't know. So I think I'm going to put that one right here. Okay, that's cute. And then I kind of had a plan, obviously of using and trying out the stamps, but also, I don't know where it's going to lead to exactly. And those don't go there. I need the bird ones. Okay. So let's take this cute little bird and let's sit it like right here. I think that will look good. And I also think some of these little small ones would be really cute for these tags. Okay, so I'm actually going to move her here. I forgot when you flip it, it faces the other direction. Wow, go figure. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to put her? I'm going to put her right there because otherwise she's going to have her back to the flower. I don't know if that's what I want. So I'm going to put her here. Change of plans. Can you see her head? Oh, wow. Hold on. Where's my pen? Let's see if we can make it show up more. I didn't think about that. Maybe I'll have to make sure that we give... I'm going to make her show up. Of course this happens when I'm videoing. Make sure you see the bird. See her beak. And color this in a little bit. What happens, happens. Okay. Kind of looks good. Kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. We're just going to leave it, see what happens. I hope that everyone has a wonderful holiday, whether you do celebrate or whatever. Hope that you have a nice weekend. You're finally heading towards some nice temperatures again, but I think the weatherman said, beginning of May, it's going to get cold again. So I'm like, great. So he's like, don't put out your stuff. And we're all dying to put our stuff out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready. I've already got my garden journal all started. I'm ready to, get going with it. But Mother Nature is not cooperating, at least here. I think they say that don't plant anything before Mother's Day. So, like party poopers, right? Like that's it. I don't, and I am definitely not known to be patient whatsoever. Mm-mm. I'm not a patient person, so that's gonna be tough because I'm ready to have fun and enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a very long, wet winter. We had lots. Is that gonna flip around? I bet it will. We had lots of snow, lots of rain. Like it's been a very ooh, that might be cute. A very active weather pattern here for us this year. But after last year's drought, I'll be back. Oh, let's do that. Let's try this one. Let's do this dragonfly. This dragonfly looks super cute. Listen to me complaining. At least it's not snowing. Could be worse. Oh, that's seriously cute. So like the stamps are just changing the whole feel of the card. Okay. Now I just got to remember where I got these. Back. Okay, so let's just do a little tag too for fun. It's like put a little bee on it. Or do we want to? Yeah. Let's see. I'm more inclined to go with the big bee, but I think the small bee makes more sense. Go big or go home. All right. I will be just doing YouTube videos off and on when I feel like there's something I'm working on that's worth, that might inspire you. I will share it with you. Maybe when I get further along in my garden journal, I will share that with you. But yeah, it's just going to be just sporadic little projects that I'm going to be putting out and not regularly streaming. So, all right, let's see. But if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get a notification when I do. And it also depends on like how busy I am. You know how it is. Get busy. Okay, that looks good. I've been able to go out and walk off and on when the weather's being nice, and I have enjoyed that when I can. I'm already getting a tan. How cool is that? Except for my legs. Oh boy. I had some shorts on today. The scary white legs, just saying. Tan arms and scary white legs. Oh. That's okay. Let's see what other cute little ones we want to put on here. Let's do a little dragonfly. We'll stamp this one with the World of Whimsy. If I can fit it, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no, not on my tag. Never mind. Too big. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's see. Aren't these cute? I just got to color these in. Let's see. All right. If we did a bee, we did the ladybug. Let's do a little bird. I have to put her, I'm going to put her at an angle so she fits. These might make cute little happy mail things to send to people that like mixed media. Some little tags like this. Put it in a card if you're a card maker. Okay, I got one more little one I haven't stamped out. Oh, let's do that little butterfly. Ooh, scary. Okay. Now we got all the little small ones stamped out here. Cute. Look how cute these are. I think that one I could go in. Where's my Art by Marlene markers? Or the Sharpie. That'll work. Just something nearby. Need to fine tune up the little circles, but yeah, how cute is that? Some yellow. RB. Whoops. This is a wet one. Okay. And if you cover up a little bit of ink, just go back in with your paint marker, touch it back up. Then we can go in with like some turquoise on our little bird. Why not? It's our bird. We can have a turquoise bird. And then just using what I have right here. I'm not going to spend time running back and forth for you guys. It'd be like, gosh, she has nothing around her. And I'm like, I knew. I'm sorry. Ooh, let's do orange. Orange might look a little more too orange. How it is with art. You know, like you think of one thing and then another idea comes into your head, and yeah, it's kind of how it goes. You just got to start, right? Okay, there's a Posca sitting in there. Another Posca in there. Well, you know, you pride yourself on being organized, and then you're like, hey, there's some Poscas sitting in there. Okay. Were you looking for those colors? Oh boy. I have done a lot of organizing, and I'm pretty happy with it. I've been going through things, sending things out, throwing things away, putting stuff in different places, yada yada. I feel pretty organized right now. So now that one, there's the one pen. Yeah, where I went over the line. Just go back in and touch it up. It's fine. It's fine. No biggie. Okay. So you get the point there. How cute are those? So stinking cute. Okay. So I go in here, my little birdie. I guess I'm going to be using these since that's what I brought over. Let's make our flower. Some red to tie in with what Dina already has over here. I haven't really experimented with what goes over this paper. I'm assuming watercolor might soak into the cards, into the paper. I don't know. You'll have to try and see, and maybe the Indian ink markers would work great. See what works. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I just on the fly came up with this idea. So you let me know what mediums you put on top of her cardstock. Let's see. We need purple. I see purple on there. So we're just going to take our cues from what Dina used. This is more pink. Wait a minute, that's pink. Gosh, there's purple. Oh, there's my small purple. It's even better. All right, let's do some purple over here since that's where she has her purple scribbles. I guess this is good too. If you don't know what colors to use, you can, take things like this and take cue from what another artist has done. So, all right, some purple. And I don't really have that color green that she used with her paints, obviously. I might just leave that, actually. It's okay. I think I just need to make his little eyeball bigger. Kind of lost his eye. Well, red eye. Ooh, don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's tie in some purple here. Let's just do some purple here. If this is taking too long, I understand. Just fast forward till the end. Totally fine. You only have so much time in the day, so I get it. But, art takes time. You need a quote. I love putting quotes on things. So, here's the little tags. I need to put something up. Dina does leave white space, which, I have a hard time doing. So let's see if we're going to... God, Colleen. Close that. So you see, that looks pretty good, right? I like it. It's not bad for just a quick little piece of art. Let me grab the quote book over here. My favorite quote book by Art by Marlene. I use this probably the most of all my books. I want to know if she's in here somewhere. I swear I do use it. That's a big game. Okay. Everyone's like, okay. It's here somewhere. Let's try one of her little books. My big book. Where's my big book? Okay. Oh, we need a quote here too. Okay. Okay, we got to use this one. Here. Cutie with a booty. Oh, gosh. Cutie with a booty. Okay, that definitely has to go here. Cutie with a booty. Oh, my gosh. Could have been more perfect. Okay. instead of the one we just worked on. All right, let's see. I think black would be better than white. I like that. Let's see. Hold on, I'm reading them. I should be reading them quicker. I apologize. Okay, let's see. Don't judge me. Is that the same? Is that repeated throughout? No, there's the dream one. Okay. I like this one. I think this is good. Trust your crazy ways. I think that is perfect. Now I have some little less white space, which freaks me out, even though that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, and I got to show you this. Ready? Dynamic. It's ginormous. Glue stick. Is this insane or what? I saw a cat with this. Oh my gosh, this literally fits in my hand. It's the largest glue stick of mankind. So I went through her, what do you call it, Amazon affiliates and got that. That cracked me up. I was like, no, it can't be that big. It's the world's largest glue stick. So I think if you're going to be, doing a large page, I'm just saying. I don't know how much I'm going to be using it, but I just like I think I like the idea of just like owning the world's largest glue stick. Oh man. Just going to do like this little squiggly line around the edge, just since we're gluing it on here. It's not trying to be perfect. Just kind of make it look a little more finished, right? And I think that's it. And then you could just take your little tags, you could hang them off the book, and I could put them on here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're stinking cute. So I'll find a home for them. But I think they're stinking cute. Okay. So hopefully you have been inspired, and hopefully I will remember. Oh my goodness, I can't let go. I will remember all the links I told you I would put in the bottom. And everyone have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you around the interwebs somewhere. Bye.